Hello everyone. This is my second version, or probably third, since the last time, because of the little incident that I had. This video, or this clip, or version, I should say, I will be showing you what most of the gadgets on these for the tractors do. Here's how to lower it, which is V key. And yes, whenever you pull it through the grass, it literally pulls the grass out. It's not really important not to do that, but I mean, I don't really use this kind of grass right in between the field and the road. But that's the V key to lower it. That's just lowering the middle because I don't have the full thing down yet. To lower the whole thing, to unfold it, you press the X key. The X key will unfold it like that. And then the V key, or whatever way. So then I do that. And then the way how I usually do it is I do it like this. I get it all ready, and then I line it up. You'll see in my next videos or later on that I line up everything with just the right amount at the very end of the field so that it gets just the right amount, so that the bot in the game will not miss anything. Now I'm hiring a worker. Scraping away everything. Right now he's scraping away the seeds, but that's not really important. He'll pretty much take over. See there? He takes over now. He's pretty well gone. He's good. That cultivator will make the cultivating go by a lot quicker. And see right there? You can tell on the left side of the screen, it's brown. That's seeds. On the right side, it's kind of bit of a bluish kind of color, or something like that. It's kind of blue, brown, I guess. I don't know, or gray. It's pretty well clean. It's ready to be harvested, or not harvested, but you know, reseeded, replanted. Probably going ahead and fire him, and then what you have to press for that is the H key, which is, you know, remember it as the higher key, you know, higher. But you can do it yourself, of course, yeah. You just lower it, you know, put it in second gear. It'll be good in second gear. And then keep it straight. Pretty easy. That's another cultivator. That would be about the same thing. These can also be used on the back of tractors as well. So you just hook it back up the back of those tractors. But do keep in mind about the weight. You got to keep the front, like on this one, it is manual weighted. It needs weights. So you put weights at the front to keep it weighted down from pulling. This is the manure spreader. Oh, I got a plower back in here. I'll probably just go ahead and show you the manure. I'll be getting another one, but it's about the same thing. A little bit different, of course, from this one. This one has lines that can go into the ground and then, you know, spread the manure around. It's actual manure from the cow pasture that the cows produce, which I don't really often use. As you can see, I have a lot of land in this map, so it would be pretty hard to keep up with it. And this isn't really actually a manure spreader. This is more a slurry tank. So you take it, you press the X key on your keyboard, and then you press, you know, get it rolled on or unfolded. And then it would pretty well do that. This one has a good bit of stuff in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. It's not on yet. Turn my lights. Okay, it's on. You can see the spots, the little spots that the hired worker had missed, and this thing's getting it. It can spread up to a good big area, but you can also see in the right-hand corner that it's really taking away the slurp or the manure. It's really eating it up. So yeah. And if you would happen to, you know, leave it on, yeah, it'll do that. Yeah, that looks a little bit messy. Don't that look yummy? Wow. Yeah, you can literally see the color of it too. That's pretty graphical, I would say. But here's another thing. If you would happen to get stuck, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It wouldn't do anything. If you would happen to hop out while it was still unfolding, it doesn't really do anything. But, of course, yeah, it's actually there, and it's real. I mean, you can get caught on it pretty fairly well easily. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna show the plower. The reason why I keep on saying grass destroys is because whenever you plant grass in a field, it pretty well destroys it. It's hard to get the field back. It's really, really hard to get it back. So yeah, to use this piece of equipment, allow create fields. That's to allow create fields. You know, you press the O key, and then it allows to create fields. Like where my back wheel right there on the tractor, on the plower I mean, is setting, that's where it can create, you know, the field. I'll go ahead and lower it. And it's up to you. I mean, whatever you feel more comfortable with. You can also switch sides with it. It's not really actually doing anything right now. I think that, yeah, that's because it's still high. I'll show you. And I don't really use this piece of equipment either. Only whenever I accidentally, you know, grass my field. Okay, now it's lower. There it goes. It's creating fields. Mainly this is the, yeah, I saw that. It was limited to only one. It's because it's pulling, sunk into the ground. So, yeah. But anyway, this is mainly for just potatoes, making potatoes. And yeah, you can hire a worker for it too. But remember, keep in mind that whenever you want to create a field, you cannot make a hired worker create a field, because he will disable it. I did it before. Watch here. See there? He turns it off. So see, he's only doing the field. Before I forget, if it makes you any more comfortable with it, you can turn the plower onto the other side, which in real life they actually do it. I don't really actually, like I said, I don't really actually use this piece of equipment very much because I don't really plant tomatoes, just canola, corn, barley, and yeah. So I don't really need it. And the way how to turn that plower is B, if you would ever happen to really need it. I press Q for allow create fields. Even though that looks like a Q, but instead it's an O. That's kind of weird. Okay, just gonna kind of leave that there. Yeah. I guess I could show some other tool, like this one for instance. Okay, this is a loading wagon, okay? You hook it on the back of your tractor and then, yeah. And yes, this tractor does have some weights at the front. Those are the, that's about 320, 380 weights, I think. Remember exactly what one that is. But yeah, this here's a loading wagon. What it does, it can pick up straw, it can pick up hay. You can lower it. You lower the loading conveyor belt or tray or whatever. Pressing B key, it lowers it, and then turns it on so that it can pick up the grass clippings or straw or whatever. And you got to keep it at a cruise control of 2. So yeah, let's go over and pick up some action. Let's go over and pick up some grass clippings back over at the farm. Wagon, but it's not mine. It's not that really big. Okay, here's a long line of grass. Okay, so we got some grass in there now. We can pretty much turn this into silage or whatever. You can sell it. You can turn it into hay. However, you still need to use the tedder on it. It still needs the tedder to be used on with, so that it can flip. header flips the grass to dry out in the sun. And I'm going to show you real quick here. Right here is where you put the silage. It still has some silage left in it, so I can't exactly show you how to work it. You would pretty much pull about right through there, and then you would dump it. You would dump it right there, and then it would put it right into this here little silo in the ground, like all this silage is right now. And then whenever you have a bunch of it, you know, filled up with a bunch of grass clippings, you go on ahead and step over it, and then you press your R key on your keyboard to wrap it. That makes it dry out in the sun so that it can turn into silage. Pretty much just gonna leave that there. Probably go up